Hello students, how are you all? Myself Patel Pritesh and I welcome all of you to the digital platform of Nalanda Vidyalay in which we will continue the learning process. Yes dear students, we have already completed 1 to 5 chapters in our 5th standard English grammar. Now today we will start a new session of our chapter number 6 with the title Adjectives. Yes, before we start the chapter number 6, let's revise what we have completed in the previous chapter. Do you remember the title of the previous chapter? Yes. The title of the previous chapter is Possessives, in which we have completed what is the, we can say, the meaning of, or what is the use of that apostrophe, sign of apostrophe, and with letter S also in the singular nouns and in the plural nouns. Now today we will talk about a new chapter and a new topic that is called our adjectives. I think you all have learned in the first chapter the parts of speech, in which there are 8 parts of speech. Can you remember all these 8 parts of speech? Yes, those are number 1 noun, then pronoun, verb, adverb, adjectives, then prepositions, conjunctions and interjections. Okay, so these all are called, we can say, parts of speech. Okay, all those combined make a, we can say, the sentence in English. So here we have completed noun also, okay, in the previous chapters. Then singular nouns, plural nouns, okay, the nouns on depend on the gender also, okay. Then we have completed the, we can say, the meaning and uses of possessives. And now today we have to start the, we can say, all about the adjectives. Yes students, what is adjectives? Let's see its definition first. Yes, the question is, what is an adjective? Okay, the answer is very simple and we can say the definition is very simple. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. हिंदी में कहता हूँ कि एडजेक्टिव वो एक वर्ड है जो नाउन को डिस्क्राइब करता है. डिस्क्राइब का मतलब कि हम कह सकते हैं कि उसकी क्वालिटी, उसकी जो हम कह सकते हैं बातें, हम उसे और जान सकते हैं कि दैट इज अ पर्टिकुलर थिंग अबाउट नाउन. You all know there are many types of nouns. Okay, so an adjective is a word that describes a noun. तो noun को describe करता है, that is called adjectives. It is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. Yes, noun के meaning में हम कह सकते हैं कि कुछ ना कुछ वो add करता है, okay, कुछ नया हम कह सकते हैं कि उसमें जुड़ जाता है. That is all about noun and that word is called adjective. Remember, I will repeat, an adjective is a word that describes a noun. मतलब जो noun होते हैं उनको अगर describe करता है कोई word sentence में, that word is called adjective. It gives, we can say, the more information about noun. It gives something, we can say, the add something about the meaning of the noun. जो noun का meaning है वो भी add होता है उसमें, नया, हमें कुछ ना कुछ नया जानने को मिलता है sentence में. But yes, within in the sentence. Few examples are nice, okay, beautiful, brown. So these are the very, we can say, wide range of the examples of adjectives. And then kinds of adjectives also. Okay, we will discuss all these kinds and its, we can say, meaning in the textbook itself. Yes students, let's understand this adjective with the example of few, okay, examples. A mouse has a long tail. This is a green box. So here the long and green both are, okay, written in, we can say, red color. The highlighted words describe the nouns, okay, tail and box. जो tail है उसको describe करता है ये word, और जो box है उसको भी describe करता है green word. Now tail तो कैसी है, long, लंबी है, और box कैसा है, उसका color green. Okay, so the definition in simple sentence, we can say, a word that describes a noun is called an adjective. Okay, so please remember the definition of this one. Then adjectives usually come before a noun and they describe the quality of a noun. In some cases, adjectives appear after a noun. Often, the verbs in such sentences are is, are, am, was, were. Okay? बहुत सारी बार हम कह सकते हैं कि जो एडजेक्टिव वो नाउन के आगे ही आता है. ओके, बट कभी कभी हम कह सकते हैं कि एडजेक्टिव्स नाउन के पीछे भी आता है, लेकिन उस सेंटेंसेस में बेसिकली होते हैं जो हम कह सकते हैं कि टू बी के जो वर्ब्स होते हैं इज, आर, एम, वॉज एंड वेर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, उसके भी एग्जाम्पल्स हैं. द स्टूडेंट्स वेर नॉइजी एंड द सेकंड वन द मैन वॉज सैड. ओके, तो जो मैन था नाउन वो कैसा था? सैड था, उदास था. स्टूडेंट्स थे वो कैसे थे? नॉइजी थे, आवाज करते थे. ओके, सो नॉइजी एंड सैड एंड these two are long and green, all are examples of adjectives. Yes students, now we will go through with the video. In this video we will learn all the, we can say, detail of adjectives with its kinds. Okay, yes, in that video we will see all these details like also the kinds of adjectives. Here there are 6 kinds of adjectives. Please remember their names. Adjective of quality tells us what kind, कैसा होगा वो. ओके, क्वालिटी हम जिसे कहते हैं ना कि वो अच्छा बुरा. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड क्वालिटी. देन सेकंड, एडजेक्टिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी टेल्स अस हाउ मच, वो कितने नंबर में होगा. ओके, क्वांटिटी में. ओके, अमाउंट में होगा या नंबर में हम कह सकते हैं. नंबर में मीन्स उसकी क्वांटिटी में. एडजेक्टिव ऑफ नंबर tells us how many. Yes, how many, यहाँ पे वो नंबर में होगा. ओके, 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever. So adjective of number. Then yes, demonstrative adjective tells us which one. Tells us which one, कौन सा है. यहाँ है मतलब means this, that, those. Okay, these kinds of are adjectives of demonstrative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives ask questions which, what. Okay, जो कौन सा है, किसका है, that are types of questions are called, we can say the words are the interrogative adjectives. Then last one, possessive adjectives shows possession or we can say the belonging. Belonging का मतलब कि अपना होना. Okay, ownership, that is called ownership, belonging and possession. सो possessive मतलब कि yours, mine, his, her, okay, theirs, ये सारे जो हम कह सकते हैं जो वर्ड्स हैं वो possessive adjectives हैं. Yes, we will see all these okay types and kinds of adjectives with the examples in the video also, and then in later in our explanation of the textbook also. So please remember again the 6 types of, we can say, kinds of adjectives are adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, and the last one, possessive adjective. Now we will see one video as I told you, and in that video we will go through with each and every detail with the meaning also, examples also, and their kinds also. Okay, all these kinds with the examples. So let's see that video and enjoy it.
So let's start. We already know that adjectives are words that modify or add extra information to a noun. For example, Mia's dress is beautiful. Here, beautiful is an adjective. Jack is taller than Kathy. Here, taller is adjective. Now let's learn about kinds of adjectives. So let's first learn about descriptive adjectives. These adjectives are also called the adjectives of quality. They tell us what kind of quality does something have. For example, the clever dog jumped over the fence. Here, the word clever is telling us the quality of the dog, so it is a descriptive adjective. I am from a small town. The word small is telling us about the quality of the town, which is its smallness, so it is a descriptive adjective. The kind woman gave her sweater to the shivering child. The word kind is telling us about the quality of the woman, which is her kindness. So it is a descriptive adjective. Now, let's have a look at more examples of descriptive adjectives. Small, big, beautiful, marvelous, charming, handsome, nice, cruel, mean, polite, helpful. All these words describe the quality of something or someone. So, these are descriptive adjectives or adjectives of quality. Now let's learn another type of adjective, and it is adjectives of quantity. These adjectives describe the quantity of a noun. They typically answer the question, how much? They don't tell us the exact amount of something, rather they give an approximate value. Let's have some examples. I have enough money. In this sentence, the word enough is an adjective of quantity, as it is giving us an approximate value of money the subject has. Here we have next example. She has many good friends. Here, the word many is an adjective of quantity, as it is giving an approximate value of the quantity of the noun friends. Here we have another example. He doesn't have much time. Here, the word much is an adjective of quantity, as it is telling us about the approximate value of the noun time. Let's have some more examples of adjectives of quantity. There is only a little sugar in the jar. Here, little is an adjective of quantity. She has several storybooks to read. Here, the word several is an adjective of quantity. I have a lot of blocks at my place. Here, the word a lot is an adjective of quantity. So, there are many adjectives of quantity, like some, great, plenty, much, half, few, a lot, several, less, most, enough, any, and just so many more. Now let's learn another type of adjective, and it is adjectives of number or numeral adjectives. Numeral adjectives or adjectives of number, they denote the number of nouns or the order in which they stand, and they commonly answer the question, how many? Remember, adjectives of quantity answers the question, how much? Adjectives of numbers answers the question, how many? And adjectives of number are of three types: indefinite numeral adjective, definite numeral adjective, and distributive numeral adjective. Now let's learn three one by one. First one is definite numeral adjective. These adjectives tells us the exact number of people or things. For example, ordinal numbers like first, second, third, fifth, sixth, etc. And cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, etc. And their usage is like, she stood first in the class. She got second prize. Sam has 2 brothers. There are 7 oranges in the bowl. He is having 3 cars. So, definite numeral adjectives tells us the exact number of people and things. Now let's learn what are indefinite numeral adjectives. Indefinite numeral adjectives also answer the question, how many. Like the definite numeral adjectives, but they only give tentative numeral idea of noun. They do not give us the exact number. For example, there are only a few toffees left in the jar. He has sold all his cars. Many people are still waiting for their turn. There are only a few candies left. Indefinite numeral adjectives also answer the question, how many? But they don't give the exact value of the quantity. Now let's learn about the next type of adjectives, and it is distributive adjectives. Distributive adjectives are used to refer to the members of a group as individuals. For example, each, every, either, neither, etc. Now let's see their usage. Each member of the team got a prize. Here, each is a distributive adjective. It refers to all the members of the group individually. And if I say, the whole team got a prize, here, the whole team is being talked about collectively. Both dresses are nice. I like both of them. Here, the speaker is talking about two dresses collectively. Now see the other one. Either dress is nice, but I will take the red one. Here, we have used the distributive adjective either. It refers to the two dresses individually and not collectively. Here we have another example. All students are looking smart. Here, we are talking about all the students collectively. Each student is wearing a unique dress. Here, the speaker is referring to all the students one by one. So we used distributive adjectives when we are supposed to refer to every member of the group individually rather than collectively as a group. Let's have a few more examples. The class is going for a trip. Here, we are talking about all the students collectively. Each student of the class has been given a prize. Here, we are talking about every student of the class individually. Both the statements are correct. Here, we are talking about the two statements collectively. Either of the statements is correct. Here, we are talking about two statements individually. Each part of the machine is necessary for its working. Here, we are talking about each part of the machine individually. All parts of the machine are equally important. Here, we are talking about all parts of the machine collectively. Both options are correct. Here, we are talking about two options collectively. Neither option is correct. Here, we are talking about each option individually. Now let's learn what are interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives include words whose, which, and what, and they are used for asking questions. Whose is used to ask about the ownership of something. For example, whose dog is that? Here, the word whose is used to ask about the ownership of the dog. Whose book is that? Here, the word whose is used to ask about the ownership of the book. Now let's learn about the adjective which. Which is used to ask questions about things. For example, which dresses do you like the most? Here, the adjective which is used to ask about dress, which is an object. Which car will they give us? Here, the adjective which is ask about the car, which is an object. Now we have third adjective. It is what. What is used for asking questions about things as well as feelings or thoughts. For example, what music is that? Here, what is used to ask a question about some music. What ideas do you have in mind regarding this project? Here, what is being used to ask a question about an abstract noun, idea. So, we learned interrogative adjectives includes whose, which, and what. Whose is used to ask about the ownership of something, and the adjective which is used to ask questions about things, and the adjective what is used for asking questions about things as well as feelings or thoughts. Now let's learn next type of adjectives, and they are demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are used to refer to a particular person, place, or thing. Demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these, those. This is used for only singular nouns. It is used to denote a thing, place, or person which is near the speaker. For example, this book is very interesting. This boy is very naughty. This cat is very cute. This place is very nice. This chair is very comfortable. Next is these. These is used only with plural nouns, and it is used to denote things, places, or persons which are nearby speaker. For example, these are my books. These are my pens. These are my toys. These boys are very naughty. Next demonstrative adjective is that. That is also used for only singular nouns, and it is used to denote thing, person, or place which is far from the speaker. Like, that is my pen. That is my car. That is my house. That boy is very naughty. That is a demonstrative adjective, which is used for singular noun, but for a thing, place, or person which is far from the speaker. Next is those. Those is a demonstrative adjective, which is used for plural nouns, and it is used to denote things, places, or persons far from the speaker. Like, those are my pens. Those are my pencils. Those are my books. Those are my friends. Those boys are very naughty. So, friends, today we learned about types of adjectives.
So students, did you enjoy that video? Yes, in that video, we have already completed all the main kinds of adjectives. Okay, descriptive adjectives, then we can say demonstrative adjectives, okay, interrogative adjectives, okay. All these things that we have also in the textbook also. So all these types are there. So let's start the explanation in the textbook. Okay, so yes, let's start it. Yes, let's start it. Yes, adjectives. Here there are few examples, or we can say sentences are given. Okay, Paloma is studious girl. There was some food in the fridge. Ashok knows 3 languages. This is my sister, Misha. Where do you live? And the last one, we have a dance competition in our school. So students, these words are having a kind of, we can say, highlighted words. The words in bold and red color are adjectives. Yes, these are the words called adjectives. Okay, all are of different kind. Now, what is called adjective? Adjectives are words that give more information about a noun, such as its size, type, color, quality, quantity, okay, and so on. Okay, So I will repeat again. Adjectives are words that give more information about a noun, such as its size, type, color, quantity, quality, okay, and so on. Now, adjectives can also be used after the noun. Yes, we have already discussed it. The day was sunny. The questions asked in the exam were difficult. The parrot's squawking, we can say squawking, was loud. Okay, so here sunny, difficult, and loud. This all describes the nouns of the sentences respectively. The day, okay. Then what is the difficult? Exam. Okay, the questions. Okay, the questions which is asked in the exam. The questions were difficult. And what is loud? Yes, parrots squawking. So students, these are all we can say all about the types of adjectives, in which first one we will start with the adjectives of quality. Yes, what is called adjective of quality? So let's start with the first one. Adjectives of quality are adjectives used to describe the nature or quality of subject or noun. I will repeat. Adjectives of quality are adjectives used to describe the nature or quality of subject और noun. कोई भी subject और noun की हम कह सकते हैं कि उसका nature या quality describe करने के लिए कौन से words होते हैं? Yes, adjectives of quality. Okay. Here few examples are: he wore a silk tie. I love having sticky toffee. Yes. And the third one, Misa told us a funny story. So students, here silk, sticky and funny, these words are all adjectives of quality in which they describes the, we can say, the nature or quality of the noun. So these are all called the adjectives of quality. And we have also completed all these kinds of we can say examples in that video also. Next one is adjectives of quantity. Adjectives of quantity. Let's see the definition and examples of that one. Adjectives of quantity are adjectives that tell us the number or the amount of an uncountable noun. Remember the word uncountable, जिसे हम गिन नहीं सकते. Okay, so it will give the number or an amount. Okay, amount का मतलब कह सकते हैं कि just the number related to number. बट ऑफ अनकाउंटेबल नाउन. कौन से नाउन? अनकाउंटेबल, जिसे हम गिन नहीं सकते, उस वैसे नाउन्स अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स. एग्जाम्पल्स आर: वी हैड सम स्नैक्स इन द इवनिंग. देयर वेर मैनी फिश इन द रिवर. आई हैव इनफ मनी टू बाय द ग्रोसरीज. सो हियर सम, many and enough all are talking about the noun which are not countable. They are uncountable nouns. Okay, so these all are the words, or we can say the adjectives of quantity. Okay, so next one, adjectives of number. Yes, adjectives of number are adjectives that specify the number or amount of a countable noun. जो countable हम जिसे गिन सकते हैं वैसे नाउन्स के नंबर, और हम कह सकते हैं अमाउंट जो देता है, स्पेसिफाई करता है, दैट वर्ड्स आर कॉल्ड एडजेक्टिव्स ऑफ नंबर. एग्जाम्पल इज, और एग्जाम्पल्स आर: देयर आर 6 members in my family. Ritu has a few biscuits in her bag. Ajay has many paper clips. So students, here 6, few and many, all these three words, okay, describe, or we can say give the number or amount of the countable nouns like members, biscuits and paper. So these 6 barbels, few biscuits and many paper clips. So these three words are the, we can say, examples of adjectives of number. Okay, so this is called adjectives of number. Then next one is about the demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives, let's start it. Demonstrative adjectives are adjectives that used to specify, yes, used to specify a particular person, place or thing. Yes, I will repeat. Demonstrative adjectives are adjectives that used to specify अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन प्लेस और थिंग, किसी पर्टिकुलर कोई विशेष जो पर्सन प्लेस और थिंग है उसकी हम कह सकते हैं जो एडजेक्टिव है वो उसकी हम कह सकते हैं कि स्पेसिफाई करता है, उसके बारे में ज़्यादा हमें इंफॉर्मेशन देता है, हमें माहिती देता है। ओके, ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, किसी एक विशेष व्यक्ति, जगह, और हम कह सकते हैं किसी चीज़ के बारे में। एग्जाम्पल्स आर दैट बस गोज टू द सिटी, दिस लाइब्रेरी हैज़ अ लार्ज कलेक्शन ऑफ बुक्स, and the next one is those boys are my cousins. So here bus, which is which are, we can say we are talking about the bus, that particular bus, that bus is okay, goes to the city, that bus goes to the city. Library, we are talking about the particular library, so this library. And the boys, we can talking about the those boys, okay, especially the boys which are talking about, they are those boys are my cousins. So students, this is our demonstrative adjectives. In the video we have seen this, okay, adjective type of adjective in a detail. Okay, so yes, it is called demonstrative adjectives. Next one is interrogative adjectives. Let's see its definition first. Interrogative adjectives are adjectives used with a noun to ask a question. Okay, to ask a question. Yes, so I will repeat it. Okay, interrogative adjectives are adjectives used with a noun to ask a question. Okay, noun के साथ हम कह सकते हैं कि कुछ WH क्वेश्चन जो वर्ड्स होते हैं, क्वेश्चन वर्ड्स, वो यूज होते हैं. दे आर कॉल्ड इंटरोगेटिव एडजेक्टिव्स टू आस्क अ क्वेश्चन. Few examples are here. The examples are whose bag is this? Which color do you like? And the last one is what is Rita doing in the evening? So here whose, which and what, these three are called interrogative adjectives. Okay, they ask the questions in a different, we can say, manner. Okay, whose, then which and what. So students, these are the examples of interrogative adjectives. The next type of, or we can say kind of adjective, is possessive adjectives. Okay, let's start with its definition or meaning. We can say possessive adjectives are adjectives that are used to show possession or belonging. It comes before the noun and tells us to whom the noun belongs. हमें ये बताता है कि नाउन, हम कह सकते हैं कि जो चीज़ जिसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं नाउन में, वो किसकी बिलोंगिंग में होती है, मतलब किसकी पोजीशन की होती है, किसकी मालिकी की है, वो जिसकी इंफॉर्मेशन जो वर्ड्स हमें देते हैं, दिस वर्ड्स आर कॉल्ड पॉसेसिव एडजेक्टिव्स. ओके, एग्जांपल्स आर वेरी वेरी सिंपल. लेट्स सी ऑल द एग्जांपल्स. यस, दिस इज माय हाउस, वी वेंट टू देयर स्कूल, एंड थर्ड वन, यू शुड फिनिश योर मील. So students, here house is my, okay, स्कूल किनकी है, उनकी है, तो their school. और जो आपका जो खाना है, कौन सा खाना है, यस, योर मील. ओके, आपका जो खाना है वो आपको फिनिश करना चाहिए. सो माई, देयर, योर. ओके, एंड देर आर मैनी डिफरेंट, ओके, वर्ड्स विच आर ऑल एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ possessive adjectives. Okay, we will see in the exercise also. Okay, different examples. So students, these are the, we can say, kinds of adjectives. Yes,